Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price predictions. This is an intraday video and plus the indicator analysis, which I'm gonna merge them together today. And of course, because we have a very volatile week and probably not as usual, and that because of the US president entering the White House, Donald Trump, and of course we might see the psychology affecting the market positively on the crypto market and looking for higher prices. We were expecting already a short wave 3. This is what we got. We got also a wave 4 probably hitting the 0.5. Invalidation point, of course, is at the 100,800. So you don't want to see the price action moving and hitting this. It might be invalidation. So be careful. This might be a zigzag as well. However, even if a zigzag has been, it can still be saved as a wave 5 toward the upside, so be careful with it as well. Maybe we get a deep wave C. In this case, if we get a simple wave C, therefore, of course, invalidation point can be saved and moving again for a higher wave toward the upside. In case we are moving from here toward the upside, you would like to see somehow kind of an impulsive wave, which we are looking at. As you can see, we have several overlapping waves here. Now it's more than 5 waves now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, the things when it comes to overlapping, we start of course to doubt these things. Is it corrective or is it really impulsive? We have to count of course several 1-2s in that case scenario, and probably we are looking here at triple 1-2s so far. And then you want to see a wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 with triple 4, 5s toward the upside. If that is the case, where your wave 5 might be unfolding in triple 1-2s, right? And that because, of course, reflecting the psychology of the market, again, regarding the presidency. So, our targets, guys, as I said, I believe that the wave 5 should not be longer than your wave 3. And that because, of course, if in case we get a longer wave 5 than your wave 3, meaning this will transform directly to double 1-2, mean 1, 2, and then 1 and 2 again, and looking for a massive wave 3 toward the upside. However, the possibility is still lower than a shorter wave 5. So, higher possibility is to take the all-time high, of course, and to keep the wave 5 shorter than your wave 3 at the same time. If we break the 111,400, that means directly, of course, we are in a bigger move toward the upside. And then, of course, we are looking to 118, definitely for wave 3 here after double 1-2s. However, for me, still a little bit lower possibility, and that because this will make a big impulse bigger than the election day. Right, which your election day was your wave 3, and normally when you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this was your election day, and your wave 5 should not, of course, normally be longer than your wave 3, especially if it is already extended, which is our case scenario. Therefore, your wave 5 should be kind of like shorter than your wave 3. And I think that therefore this wave 5 here should, of course, be shorter than your main impulse, because anyway we still have another 4-5. Don't forget that we have on the 4-hour chart, we have a triple 1-2s. So this wave 5 is your orange scenario, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And you don't want to see, of course, this. Look how much extended your wave 3 is. So looking at an extended wave 5 might be, of course, a little bit questionable, but everything might be possible, guys. Don't forget we have also another 4-5 for this 1-2 in the white scenario. Now, let's take a look after this, of course, this analysis for the intraday. Let's take a look at the RSI. What do we have to see a little bit the indicators? What do they say? Now, starting with the 4-hour chart, as you can see, you are already in the top. You have topped already for the overbought area, on the 4-hour chart, which is very critical, important. Now, of course, it can still come back, but don't forget that you are very close to the overbought area. Meaning, if we have finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this wave 5 definitely will enter again your overbought area and might bring us back down. And therefore, be careful with this, and it gives us, of course, higher possibility for this short wave 5. Now, on the daily, as you can see as well, we are very close to the overbought area. You still have this gap. We have topped here in the overbought area as well for the wave 3, right? Very possible, of course, to enter it, but normally when you are in impulse, your wave 5 cannot reach, of course, the same amount in your overbought area. Meaning your wave 5 might, of course, enter a little bit, but goes out in a lower amount, or even directly get rejected from the stop here of the overbought area. Meaning this gap can be still filled with one more daily candle, of course, to reach this high, of course, for your RSI, and then start to find a very strong resistance. So on the weekly as well, as you can see, we are already in the overbought area, and as you can see in your wave 3 of the main impulse this time, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you see your wave 3 already inside your overbought area. We have already visited again in this current cycle, and we got a lower anyway overbought area, and I still believe that this still will go lower, meanings it can still be reflected toward the downside, of course. So be careful from the RSI. Overbought areas, weekly, daily, 4-hour chart, all suggest, of course, an overbought potential. So this was for the RSI. Let's check the MACD. So on the MACD, we have, of course, on the weekly, it was as expected before. As I said, it is very normal to get, of course, some very green candles again here, right? 1 or 2 to finish, of course, this wave 5, and then, of course, continue toward the downside after and start to create some volume here. It doesn't mean having a large volume, we cannot have 1 or 2 candles later on for double 4-5 and moving towards the downside. This is a weekly MACD here. It's gonna take a lot of time to unfold. On the daily chart, we are already getting out of the zero here with the trend signals and moving with, of course, a green. Definitely we are moving, of course, for higher. So it's gonna be a higher volume here, probably finishing, of course, this wave 5, and start to moving to the downside again for to hit, of course, another 4 and a 5, probably even moving up again. So somehow like this. It is not necessarily that the volume goes like very low. It can still ranging up and up for 4 and a 5. On the 4-hour chart for the MACD, well, yeah, okay. Yeah, very very high trend here, but still, okay, we have some gap. It still can have a higher prices, can still have another wave here before moving down. But don't forget the scenario for wave 5 shorter than your wave 3, getting the all-time high and start to think moving toward the downside. At the 1-hour chart, it's a good signal for the 1-hour chart. It will bring already your wave 5 toward the upside, getting the all-time high. That's a perfect scenario for the MACD here to see one more volume toward the upside, which it has to unfold, plus the bullish cross that it might, of course, open in this area. Looking as well on the 30-minute chart, okay, yeah, it's very open trend, right? So basically we are moving for higher, of course, for our wave 5 from now, guys, as the indicator here says to us. Yeah, so these are, let's see, the Bollinger. So the Bollinger Band, this is bars, this is the Bollinger Band. Here we go. Okay, so starting on, let's go to the 1 hour. Okay, that's perfect. As you can see, we have just, moved up from the lower Bollinger Band here and then break the middle one, looking to stretch this red Bollinger Band to the upside, definitely with a wave 5. Very, very clear. And the 4-hour chart, yeah, here we go. Okay, this gap is very open. It's gonna be stretched even for a wave 5 taking the all-time high, and then maybe, yeah, maybe we're gonna reanalyze at that time, guys. No worries. But yeah, also on the daily, okay, it might stretch. That's fine for the daily, of course. We might take, of course, this all-time high. It's very normal that this band can be stretched with one more daily candle. Yeah, so these are the inside. We go on the weekly is still very open, very, very open. A gap still open until the 115, 14, let's say. Yeah. So yeah, which is our target actually. So these are the insights for the indicator and for the intraday, guys. Trade safe, of course. We might see volatility, as you can see already. And yeah, so don't also get too much followed by the news and by the traps that the news might have. So be careful from it. What I think, in my own opinion, we're gonna get all-time high. We're gonna get wave 5. We're gonna see some higher prices, right? But finishing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 after this to be reanalyzed. But be careful from this target 107, let's say, thousand, even higher, 110. Sorry, 110 was our target, right? On the 1 hour chart, let me check. Yeah, 110,000. Lower than 111, of course, is your finished wave 5. Breaking the 111, meaning we're moving for higher prices to be reanalyzed. I will be there for you guys. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.